Okay, hello. Today we're going to be daily routine and scales for tenor trombone level 1. This was by Dr. Micah Everett, associate professor of music, trombone, and low brass for Ole Miss College. So I'm going to be playing level 1. There's a level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can download this PDF by looking up, just searching daily routines and scales for tenor trombone level 1. Or yeah, and if you do that, you might also and you can get level 1. And then you can just write the same thing but level 2, and then it'll come up as level 2, and then level 3, and level 4. Yeah, or you can do daily routine Ole Miss, and then you'll probably come up with the what do you call it, the Ole Miss website, where it has all of them, and it also has like breathing exercises and mouthpiece exercises. I don't believe in mouthpiece exercises, but breathing exercises are good, so you can increase your lung capacity and your endurance. So, without further ado, let's do daily routine and scales for tenor trombone level 1. There's 5 sections on this thing today. On this thing, it's got 5. So number 1 is long tones. All of these are quarter note equals 60 beats to 120 beats, but it's number one is long tones. Number 2 is lip slurs, half note lip slurs. And then number 3 is also lip slurs, but it's quarter note lip slurs. Number 4 is tonguing, so it's like a measure of quarter notes, a measure of eighth notes, and then a measure of quarter notes. So it goes, and then it goes up the scale. There's a measure of quarter notes, and then a measure of eighth notes, and then it goes back to the measure of quarter notes, but it goes to the next note in the scale. So it's B, 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 C, 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 C. Okay, up the scale. You can do it with any scale. It doesn't have to just be the B flat scale. And then number 5 is all the scales. B flat, A flat, C, E flat, F, 2 octaves, D flat, G, G flat, D, A, E, B, and chromatic F scale, 2 octaves. So I'm going to play these for you today, starting with long tones. And that one starts on high B flat, and it keeps going down, and then it goes down to the F, and then the F, you go F, E flat, and then it goes down to the B, and then it goes B flat down to the E, and low E, which can be played in both second trigger or seventh position. Either one works, but if you have a trigger, it's a lot easier to do in second trigger. So the next one is lip slurs. Starting on B flat, starting on first position, it goes and down the position to seventh position. Okay, so here's how it sounds. I'm gonna not use the triggers this time. I'm just gonna go down so I can get some better intonation. Here it starts. 1, 2. There's a half note rest after each one. 1, 2, fourth position. 1, 2, fifth position. Sixth position. Seventh position. It's kind of hard to get out there with me, but your seventh position is far as really you can reach. And now, number three, lip slurs, but these are quarter notes. Starting with seventh position, I'm going to use the trigger this time, or seventh position. From seventh position, then sixth position, then fifth, fourth, third, second, and then first. So here's how it sounds. I have no rest of these two. Third position. 2. Second position. 2. And then first position. 2. Okay, that was number 3, lip slurs. Now number 4 is tonguing, which is trying to get your tongue working so you can get that moving. I'm just gonna demo it because it's kind of hard to explain. It's B, 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 B. Yeah, you get the gist of it. I'll just demo it so you can hear it. It's a lot easier to tell when you're hearing it. And you can just do this with any scale. Just so any scale that you want to do it with this, and it's a good warm up for your tongue, and it's good practicing your scales too. That was tonguing, and you can do it with any scale you want. Now for number 5, scales. B flat all the way to chromatic scale. Now let's try this. It's quarter notes for these. A flat. Now E flat. Now F scale, but 2 octaves from the. Okay, here's how it goes. And that one has only one flat, which is the B flat. Now for the D flat scale, which has a B flat, an E flat, an A flat, a D flat, and a G flat. So I'll demo that for you, D flat. And now for the G scale, which has one sharp, which is F sharp. It's a lower one, not the high scale, just a lower one. Now the G flat scale has 6 flats, has B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat, which gets a little confusing, but don't worry, it's not too bad if you practice it once in a while. Edit a song, add that. Morceau symphonique, pretty hard. G flat scale, here goes. Just so you know, these are all major scales. These are no minor scales, just major. Okay. Now that I did that, I have the D scale, which the D scale has. It's right after the G scale, because G, F, B, A, C, D. It's 5. So if you know that G is the first one with the sharp, you just count 5 up, and then you get the next one. Then you know that one has 2. So if you figure out which, like, say you know that G has 1, you just count up 5. G, G, A, B, C, D. Yeah, you do that, and then you know that one has 2, and then you count up another, and that one has 3. So G has two sharps, has C sharp and F sharp. It's easy to know which sharps it has because it's always going to have the note before it sharp. So G had the F sharp, the note before F sharp, C sharp for the default sharp. Now the D scale, I'm going to play that for you, demo it. Here's how it sounds. Now the A scale, which is E, F, G, A, D, E, F, G, A. 3 sharps has, what do you think? G sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. See? You'll learn them. It won't take very long. It's a good thing to know. Now, I'll demo that for you. Yeah, that one's kind of confusing, so I'll try that one again, just so you know how it sounds. So there's another demo for you. was the lower octave, going to the pedal A flat. I mean the pedal A. Sorry, not pedal A flat. Now we got E, which has 4 sharps: C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. I'm doing the low one, so it's gonna have this one. It's gonna sound like this. You can also do it octave higher too. That doesn't go very high, but that's how the low one sounds. And the one that's in this daily routine and scales for tenor trombone, I'm trying to play it exactly as this is, except that I accidentally added the A, the octave lower. Okay, so now the B, which has 6 flats. No, sorry, 5 flats. No, not flats. What am I thinking? 5 sharps. It has the F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and you think of it, A sharp. So let's hear how this big puppy sounds. Here we go. And that's the B. The only one that has actually 7 sharps in major would be C flat major and C sharp. C sharp and C flat would each have 7 flats, 7 sharps. But they don't have that in this one because it's kind of difficult to learn that one because everything's flat and it's very difficult. So now, here goes with chromatic scale, 2 octaves, starting on low F. So low is the F chromatic scale, 2 octaves. Here's how that sounds, quarter notes, of course. And these are good to learn because then you know all your notes. If you learn your chromatic scale, every scale chromatic scale, then you'll know every note. Like say you can just pull on a C sharp anywhere. You can be like, yeah, C sharp. Where's F? F, F, G. You just know everything because you're learning every note while playing the scale. So here's how the F chromatic scale 2 octaves sounds. That was the chromatic scale, F chromatic scale, 2 octaves up scale and then down. So that is all for today. Hope you enjoyed that video.